Rumpelstiltskin Koopa and
Cat
Catherine.
Fam, and today, you know why I have a
And
dolphin name?
we're representing Cat and Fam Gamer TV, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
and you can even see I have berries.
Yep, she has berries.
And I know where to place them.
So, this is Creative Catherine World. We have started many different survival worlds, but this is the very first creative world that we ever started.
And you can see my inventory's full.
And we've been adding to it ever since. I'm gonna go try to get my map out so that I can show you where we started with Creative Catherine World. That's the wrong map. That is also the wrong map.
And you see, guys, you can see that you don't always stop seeing, but look, it's black wool. And yesterday,
There's the right map.
And yesterday, I taught. And yesterday, and remember yesterday I taught that I had to go fast.
Uh-huh.
So now he knows how to go fast.
Oh, it works when flying too, huh?
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that. I thought it only worked when we were running. But that's cool. I'm glad we know now.
And
Okay.
you see, guys, I'm like a superhero.
So here is our first area that we visited in Cat and Fam Gamer TV. Or, well, I should say on the Creative Catherine World. Okay, so I was building bridges because that's what I love to do. I was building bridges from tree to tree to tree. And we built this house.
And now I don't know where he is.
And then we took some time aside one time and we built some rainbows. And then I built I think Catherine, you helped me build this house.
Yeah, I did. Oh, it's getting nighttime. We should be in our beds. It's getting nighttime.
Yeah, so we built the house together and then I built the beacon on top as the roof. And I think that's the best looking way to build
I helped with the bed.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to mine that blue bed out. In front of it.
I think that's the best looking way to build a bed to build a beacon is to build it as a roof on top of a house. I don't know if anybody else thinks so, but I like the way it looks. Do you have a bed, honey?
Oh, I have a light blue one.
Alright.
Oh, I can place it on a snowy mountain. Wait a second. I can build a house so that you can come and visit me.
Okay. Just put a bed down. Although we do have a slight problem in that we have gotten so far away from you. You're awake. Okay, yeah, we have gotten so far away from each other in creative mode that I don't think we know where Catherine is any longer.
Yeah, and I don't have a map. All I have is a treasure map.
Do you think maybe you want to build a map? To find out?
Yeah, but first I gotta get rid of something.
So after we built the rainbows, I went ahead and I built this pot of gold.
You know what?
Because the rainbows always end in a pot of gold. And there's a little hole that you can come down. And it's a
I placed that bed.
It's a cool pad with a jukebox and a bunch of furnaces.
And I placed the bed on the other side, I think.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm giving away?
What are you giving away?
Ice!
Ice? Oh.
Yeah!
So, Most of my bridges, when I started out, as you can see...
Oh, I need extra space for my work in your hand. You know I'm getting away, though.
Okay, so they were mostly wooden bridges. You know, with just regular oak planks. And then I decided to start
Okay.
replacing that. See, here's some wood bridges that I built. I decided to start replacing them with glowstone so that they would light up even in the dark at night. And then I graduated to building like real actual bridges. And I started building those out of cobblestone. And then I finally decided I like the look of this dark prismarine a little better.
Oh, it doesn't show where you are.
So, yep. And I have this technique now of building these posts. And the posts are for putting torches on. Because it makes it look cool. So let's see. So if I have some more dark prismarine... Oh, I don't have dark prismarine right now. I gotta get more.
So I'm still gonna keep my torches.
Alright. So we're gonna put dark prismarine here. I'm gonna put torches.
And I'm gonna have lots of maps soon.
And I go 1, 2, 3, 4 glass blocks. Oop. And then I put another dark prismarine post. And then I do 1, 2, 3, 4 and put another one. And so what this does is it makes everything an equal distance because I'm crazy about wanting everything to be perfect. So if I want another bridge to go out this way, then we have this same style bridge and I can make the same glass and I can make the same glowstone and it all looks like it belongs. How cool is that? Now I don't know why I'm building this bridge because it's a bridge going out to nowhere. So I'm gonna destroy it and put it back to the way it was. But I'll show you a place where I did build a bridge sideways from the main bridge. Anyhow, I just wanted to show you my technique because it's really easy to make bridges that go in different directions if you're always making bridges that have the same amount of space in between the pillars. And then you also sort of know that you can do like math in your head. You know that there's going to be 4 spaces between your pillars, and then if you
still got the same maps.
If you count the pillar space, then it's going to be 6 because 1 for the pillar, 4 in the middle, and then a 6th one for the next pillar. So you kind of know that, you know, you're working with an area of 6 square building blocks.
I still keep getting the same maps.
And I think that's because you're still in the same area, baby.
Also, every time I move.
Yeah, I gotta figure out where you are. Let's go find Catherine. Woo! See my bridges there? We've got a lot of yeah, it might take me all day to find her. 'Cause she ran off in a totally different direction.
I'm around there.
But See, dads, if you're playing with your kids, that's what you want to let them do. If they want to run off in a totally different direction, just let them run off in a totally different direction.
Until they want to do.
Even if they run off without you, it's okay.
And somewhere.
Yeah, it's okay in the game.
In the snowy hill. Not that snowy hill.
I gotta
You
go.
gotta search all around town for me until you find me.
Yeah, well, you want to also teach your kids to build their own maps so that it doesn't become your responsibility to chase after them and figure out where they're at. Because literally that could be anywhere. This is a big sandbox game and they could be under any one little grain of sand. So... But if you're anything like me, dads out there, you want to be able to stay in one place and work on something that you're creating. And your kid might just have a different attention span and might go off doing other things. So... let's see, what is this? Am I on map 8 now? Is that what this is? I don't think that's right. I think map 8 is not the one that I'm on. Now map 7 is the one that I just left, so we're gonna put that there, and then okay, so map 9 is the one below the map that we're on, so I'm going to need to get rid of my flint and steel.
These maps help, so I'm just gonna go with the wall. Oh, I see the snowy island. So you're somewhere around the village. You're somewhere around the village. Are you somewhere around the village?
Okay, so I have a map. And I now, you can create a map really easily in creative mode, but what you can't do really easily is what you can't do really easy in creative mode is you can't build a very large map.
Oh, that's the X
So,
that I just built.
what
That's the X I just built.
what we're trying to do is get a crafting table. Sorry, not a crafting table, but a cartography table. Because the cartography table is how you make your real big maps. Oh. Here's the crafting table. There's the cartography table. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this map, we're gonna put it in a cartography table. And we're gonna need paper actually. Let's see. Here's paper. So, I'm gonna put this map up here.
Oh, it can't seep in the water.
And I'm gonna put paper in there.
Wait, am I drowning?
Alright.
It's nighttime.
So we have a bigger map. And that's good. But I think that what we want is an even bigger map. First I need to make a bed.
Because I'm sleeping in. Because I'm sleeping.
Why did it replace the bed with... Replace my paper with the bed? I didn't want to replace the paper, I wanted to replace the crafting table.
I'm home. I'm home.
Paper. We need paper in the crafting table spot. Because now we're going to use the crafting table some more. Oh, I know why. Because we need a bunch of paper. We need a whole bunch. I'm just going to go ahead and get 64 paper.
Why 64?
Because 64 is the most amount that you can hold in one space.
Yeah, you see, guys, that collects this
Okay.
paper, and I know why.
So I'm going to make this map bigger again. We're going to take our paper. We're going to press square to place one. And then we're going to press X over here to get our bigger map.
Whoa, that's a big map.
So this is a level 2 of 4 map. But we need a level 3 of 4 map. So we're going to put the map back in the top. And we're going to add some more paper again. And now it's going to blow up even farther. Oh, wait. You're supposed to press square to put one paper down. I tried to put the whole stack. Okay, so now we're here.
You're going the wrong way. I'm in the corner.
Yeah, I know, but that means that you went all the way over here. So now I have to cross this whole 3 of 4 map. See how far away your kids will stray, dads? This is ridiculous. But I love her.
Yeah, you know, this is ridiculous when your child or cousins or, you know, like your friends are yours, you still love them.
Yup.
Or even your dad's or mom's of your child.
It's kind of hard to fly in fast forward when you're looking at your map because...
Sometimes when you're done on your map, you...
Wait a minute. You're
I'm in a pirate ship.
You're at the edge of the world.
I'm in a pirate ship.
This is the edge of the world, baby.
Sorry.
It won't let me go any farther. So... There you are.
I found you.
Oh, maybe it's not the edge of the world. What?
I found you.
Why did I think it was the edge of the world? The flying slowed down a little bit.
I found you.
Yeah, I know.
How'd you
I
go
found
over
you,
there?
punk. Okay, so if this is not the edge of the world, then I can still make another map then, probably.
You're going too fast.
Hold on, I'm gonna figure something out. We're gonna need to get rid of this bed. I'm gonna
Oh
get
yeah, I put all my stuff in the ship. Stay there, I'll go get my stuff.
I'm gonna get a cartography table.
I need to get my stuff. Stay there.
I heard you the first time.
Okay. I need to get my stuff. They're in the pirate ship, I left them there. I left them in the pirate ship.
let's see, we're done with this map. So we're gonna get a new map. And we're gonna open it.
I also need.
Alright. And now, we're gonna make this map bigger. So we'll put paper in there. Come on, man. Okay. Now we got a bigger map, and we want it even bigger, because we started with 0 of 4, and now we have 1 of 4, but we want 3 of 4. So we'll put another piece of paper down. And now we have a 2 of 4. And then we'll go back in the cartography table one more time. Put the map in the top spot, and we'll put the paper in the bottom spot. And then we will press create on the right side.
I lost you again.
Okay, so now what do we have? We have this big map here. See me? Yep. So do you want to go back home?
Uh-huh.
Back to the start?
Oh, I got something for you.
Hold on, let's go back to the start. Get back to our where we loaded in our spawn point of the whole place over here.
I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna go with you.
Okay.
So that I know where.
Keep heading in this direction. Let's see.
Are you okay? You fell on. Oh, I thought you fell on the tree.
I want map number 7, I think. Yep. Alright, let's go this way.
Hey, you're going too fast. But I can still see you. I still see you.
There's an illager. Isn't that what that is?
Yeah, I went there before.
Oh, you already beat these guys up, huh?
Yeah, I was the queen of this.
Oh, okay.
Wait. I still see you.
Good.
Sometimes I know where you're going.
Right. Oh.
You're going too fast, but I can still see you. I'm catching up. Oh no. Oh, I see you. I thought I was lost. I thought I was lost again.
It's hard to fly in fast motion because you have to look down to look at your map, but then you'll keep flying down, so you have to pull up on the stick to fly higher, and then you have to pull down on the stick to look at the map again. It's crazy.
What?
And of course, if you try to turn while you're flying, then the super speed will come off.
I couldn't see you.
So we're back to our spawn point basically, and this is a good example of the bridge building that I was doing before when I was using the
Remember I was going to give you something.
Right. What do you want to give me?
Just come to the bridge.
So I'm on the bridge. You want to give me a sword? Okay. Well, guess what? All of my inventory spaces are full right now.
Oh yeah, so it
So
takes
I can't
it.
really even pick any of this stuff up.
But you did.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, it's not in my inventory.
Maybe it's because
So this is a good example of the bridge that I tried to build at first.
it's not on my inventory. Oh, I forgot to get you some leather.
I don't need leather because my inventory is full.
Oh.
Thank you for wanting to give me stuff. But I knew that I wanted my bridge to be like more than 1 wide, and I knew I wanted to be more than 2 wide, but then I was like, well, if it's that much wider, then it's just going to create a big line of darkness on the ground. And zombies will just spawn out of the darkness. So I thought I need to add glass to the bridge somehow. So I started doing this with the double glass center.
The bell is in the way.
And actually the way this house is built is a good way to die, actually, because it's not tall enough for you to sleep on that bed and wake up. It's not tall enough. Because Minecraft is a funny thing in that when you sleep in a bed, you wake up and you immediately stand up on top of your bed. And if there's not enough breathing room on top of the bed, then your head goes into a space in the wall and you suffocate and die. So
I'm gonna attack the monsters.
that's not really good at all. So
Guys, I'm gonna attack the monsters.
oh good.
Since I have a sword and bow and arrow.
Let's see. So
Where is the zombie? Is there a zombie skeleton?
I'm thinking to actually increase the size of this by 1 whole. One whole space, I guess I would say. I'm much less worried now about the prospect of, you know, obviously blacking out an entire square block below me. But when I began building in Creative Catherine World, I didn't know, you know, how much of the ground we're going to be standing on. So I just wanted to make sure I didn't cover the ground too much. I also was not concerned with things like glass floors, which I could actually do, and if you want to help me, baby, we could actually build a glass floor if you want. What do you think?
No.
You don't want to build a glass floor?
No.
Oh, wow, okay.
I just want stone.
Okay, well. I think I might build a glass floor.
Even though I don't want it?
Well, we'll leave a ring of stone around the outside, and then we'll put glass on the inside of that ring. How's that?
Fine. I meant yes.
Okay. Oh. Whoops, I went out into the path too far.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, so we have...
I'm going to another. I'll be
Stone.
careful.
Yeah, you always have to be careful in the nether.
It's sort of like I'm on the ground.
I need a door now.
Hmm?
She said, always remember how to get back to the world. It's important not to get too lost in the nether.
Oh, this is easy to dig.
Okay, let's see. Alright.
See? Told you I know how to get back to the wood.
Good job.
Mommy, see? You know how to get back to the wood.
Hey, guess what?
What?
Is Mommy on the show?
No?
No? Yes, because Mommy cooks dinner and takes care of the baby because she's a good mommy.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know. Maybe bring her a little closer. See if they can hear the little one. We have a 7-week-old daughter, and we have a 7-year-old daughter. So,
The 7-year-old daughter was me.
one day Catherine is gonna have a sidekick. Every superhero needs a superhero sidekick. And how cool would that be when your superhero sidekick is your sister?
That would be awesome!
Yeah, I agree. So now I've built a stone dwelling in this area with a glass roof and a glass floor. Come on, man, that's luxurious.
Wah! Wah!
Oh, and it's the it's that soundtrack we like.
Cat?
Is it Joseph? What is it? I know how to find out what it is. I think. No. Help and options. Change skins. Steven. That's Steven's universe. Yes. My bad. I'm not a big Comedy Central watcher, so young kids are probably screaming their heads off at me right now that it was Steven's soundtrack, and you're absolutely right. That's Steven. And my cousin Steven might even be mad at me right now for not getting that. And that's only if he's actually watching, because my cousin Steven has other things to do as well, so.
Dad, can we add a question? Because some videos have questions.
Well, alright, we could have questions, but I think we would probably have to ask people questions first, right?
Okay. Can I choose one?
Okay, choose a question.
So, did you ever... Okay. Got it. Oh no, I gotta think of it more.
You gotta think of a question?
Okay.
So usually when people have a question segment, they think about it a lot more beforehand.
Mm.
We can have one. I'm not against it, but I think we should plan it out more.
Okay, so, however, we're gonna give you a question right now. I just didn't know. So, guys, yeah. So, did you ever go to the Nether?
Did we ever go to the Nether? Well,
Oh wait,
we
wait,
can
wait.
answer for ourselves. We can, because we know that we have been to the Nether, but not a whole lot, right? We don't go there all the time.
Look at this.
Yeah. So, I think, Catherine, you're pretty close to an area that I wanted to show everybody in the video. This was a house that we did. I wanted to work with a whole bunch of different shades of green and blue. I was proud of the house when I built it, but it's not probably one of the better houses that we've made since then. But I used that knowledge to try to build better houses here. And so now I'm in the habit of, every time I see like a formation, like there's a mountain over here, there's a mountain over here, and there's a mountain over here that's part of a whole continent. So I thought, wow, wouldn't this be cool if this was a big square with bridges in between it? And then I just sort of made a pretend floating mountain over here. I just made a house without a mountain. And so now it's like a four-way battle. And in the center you have your beacon, and so it's sort of like a battle for the beacon powers. And I thought it would be cool to have a chest up here and put some really cool stuff up in the chest for people to win. So, whoever, I figured this team over here would be called the Green Goblins. And then I thought that this red team over here would be the Red Firemen, and I chose this glowstone because I think it looks like everything's on fire. And there's redstone here, and I think it just looks cool. And then I chose this yellow and black palette. This is the killer bees. And so if you're playing like shooter, like versus with snowballs or crossbows or something like that, I think these would be really cool places to hide out in. And I wanted to make sure that there was plenty of decks that you can shoot from different vantage points, so that your one teammate can be up on the top here shooting at the blue, your other one can be at the bottom shooting at maybe the red or the blue. And then here's the blue hideout, which I guess I would call the Blue Lions, because I'm a big Voltron fan, and I wanted to do something special with the Blue Lions, because I wanted to make their base like walking up the mountain. It's a big spiral, and so I built off the mountain spiral. So there's like a shooting deck here with a window, and you can jump to the other shooting deck here, and I made like a little lower area so you can like run up and shoot and then back off a little bit and then run up and then back off a little bit. And then there's other decks on the blue space over here too. So there's like multiple shooting decks that the blue team gets. And I always want to make these functional, so I have a way to run around the mountain and go up the back and be able to climb up all the way up to the top. So no matter what deck you're on, you could always run up the mountain a little higher and get to where you want to go. And here's the back entrance, is of course the waterfall all the way down in the water. So the idea is you can climb up and swim up the waterfall, get all the way up into the lowest deck, and then you can shoot on the lowest deck, or you have stairs where you can climb up to the upper decks, and when you do that, you can go all the way up the mountain. Darn it. Okay, yeah, so here's steps to go all the way up the mountain. Are you shooting me, Catherine?
Maybe.
I think you're shooting me. But, you know what? You're using a bow and arrow. And I think I can do you one better. I think I can use a crossbow. I think I can get you with a crossbow.
No.
Uh-huh. Here's a crossbow. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see, what do I not need? I guess I don't need stone that much. Now I'm gonna get some arrows. Let's see. Do we have arrows of slow? Weakness? Oh. Give you an arrow of weakness. Arrow of slowness, found it. Alright, so Catherine is showing you another area that I built because I thought that this first area was way too small. Literally anywhere that you stand within any of these forts, you can get the bonuses of the beacon. And I thought, why not build a bigger arena where some of the space is outside of the beacon and some of the space is inside the beacon. So I made a bigger arena, and I thought of this plot of land here because I liked how there's mountains over here and stuff over there, and like basically all in the four corners. So I built the Green Goblin base with these decks here, and these when you're standing here, you can get the benefits of the pillar. So you could always have a sniper out in front who's fully benefited by all the buffs, and they can be shooting while another one of your teammates in the Green Goblins is like running down here and trying to cross the bridge and run and get the beacon real fast, you know what I'm saying? But inside of the base, you don't get all those beacon effects. So it really limits what you can do, because up here your guys don't have the beacon effects and they have to shoot at yellow people over here who may have the beacon effects or may not. Another thing I did on this part is I started getting nether portals integrated into the design of the Green Goblin bases, and I think that's like really cool because it adds a purple element, makes them look really neat, I think. And so I was able to build all these ladders up to the top, and I thought I'll make them look like top hats, like witches' top hats, you know. So I thought it was cool to have these 4 decks on the corners that are like different partitions. I think I forgot to put glass here.
Yeah, and guys, I'm hiding from Daddy.
Yeah, you do that a lot. You hide a lot from Daddy. But when I was making the Green Goblin base, I thought, you know, I had these brick houses, and I thought, you know, they're the firemen. I could put these on fire And so I actually did. I tried to make, smoke. These are stair tiles and, white blocks and slabs and stuff. And I did like some crown molding work just to create the effect of looking like there was smoke coming out and, some cinders.
And have you ever seen a fire station on fire?
Right. It's funny to see that, oh no, the fire station's on fire, so what are we all gonna do now? And it's on fire in 1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 corners are on fire, so this is a big deal. And all 4 corners of the flames all 4 corners of the buildings have come up in flames. And
good.
As you can see,
the one is going to destroy the fire.
Yep, there's ladders leading up into the flames, and you can even jump. You can dance on the flames, dance all the way across, and keep moving. Make yourself a moving target against the green goblins while you're trying to shoot at their base. And I almost fell off there, but you can even see that, I made like a place down in the side here where you can run up the smoke little pile, and then you might fall off the bottom, which is like, hey, it's you have whatever luck you have. I mean, I could maybe make a bridge all the way across, but that might be a little too easy. Who knows? So yeah, this was the original fire base, the fireman's base, and when I got done putting the small one on fire, I decided, hey, let's put the big one on fire too. So I made a whole bunch of clouds, smoke clouds coming out of it, and I decided instead of doing the 4 corners gag again, I'm just gonna do a huge big inferno stack coming out of the middle. So I created this inferno-y fire stack a little differently, and it allows for you to have more room while you're climbing up and down and getting your shooting vantage points and everything to try to snipe people a little. And the design motif actually justified what I was trying to do with the building. Because my original plan for the building was not for it to be on fire, but I had this big tree here, and I didn't want to hurt the tree or to kill the tree. And every time that I tried to build this building straight up, it was cutting off the tree, and the tree started dying. And I was like, no, I want that tree to stay there so that you could jump on it, from the rooftop, and that could be a whole nother tactical vantage point to use while shooting. So I thought, I'll just cave the building in a little bit. So that's what I did. I caved it in architecturally, and now it looks like, it's probably just blown out because a fire exploded. Are you just singing?
Maybe.
No.
I was just saying quietly.
Well, we're shooting a show. I mean, it's not a singing show.
Yeah. But I just want to make one.
You want to make a shooting show? Or a singing show?
I'll make a singing show.
Well, maybe you can make a singing show later by yourself. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Daddy, when you knock off, can I make a singing video?
I guess so. But yeah, basically I was just trying to tell viewers I was trying to show them how I try to make as many different layers up and down as many decks as possible for each of these buildings, and I even sculpt the underside to be able for people to be able to run around and get back entrances into buildings and such and such.
Wait, maybe we can make a story video.
maybe. Oh, there is.
Oh, I just wandered around. Whoops.
How is there an Enderman in this yellow fort? I mean,
They just teleported there.
I placed all these stones around to give it light so that there was no darkness in here, and it must have spawned like right on the middle square where there was dark, because I literally made glass floors and glass ceilings just so that light would shine through. Apparently,
But then it didn't.
it doesn't work.
So maybe it teleported there, you know. Endermans can teleport.
Oh, it could have teleported in from somewhere dark.
You know, when I played Minecraft on my iPad, Endermans can teleport.
Yeah, you're right. I bet we won't see any zombies in this
Because
building.
they don't teleport.
Yeah. Yep. So this is
What
a
are you?
zombie-free
Oh.
building, but apparently it is not an Enderman-free building.
Or it must
So
have teleported somewhere else.
it looks pretty dark up here. It looks like the Enderman could have come in from up here, actually.
Yeah, but what if it didn't?
I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna make this a little lighter up top.
That's a good idea. Oh, and I'm gonna make it dark on the
Okay.
side.
Don't make it dark.
I meant white. I'm gonna make some white on the side.
Okay. Yeah, making more light is a good thing. Oh, no, darn it, now I gotta put more fence up.
Don't say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, I like to build buildings in odd numbers of squares because then I have a middle point where, you know, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stairs on each side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 8. Oh, okay, so I need to push this over a little more. But yeah, I basically want to be able to have an even number of stairs on each side. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. That'll be 7. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's good. So, I need to get a dark oak fence. So I can patch up this fence job over here. Where is it? There it is. And I need to get white stairs so I can patch up some of this white stair stuff that I messed up. Alright. Oh, that looks like a different... I don't know if that's smooth stone or whatever, but... So yeah, I wanted to make twin towers for the yellow bumblebees in this area. I wanted to give them a gate. I wanted to use... This tree was naturally here, so I wanted to use this as like a bridge. So I set up, you know, twin towers here. Are you just covering the whole outside in lights?
Sorry. I didn't mean to.
Well, I think you did mean to, but I don't think you meant it as an offense or anything. That's okay. That's okay. You can keep them up. It doesn't matter. But yeah, I wanted to build each base, not only the base itself, to be able to fight against the other 4 colored bases, but let's say some green goblins came down this road and attacked the yellow bumblebees, and let's say they were able to take one building. I still wanted the yellow bumblebees to be able to like collect themselves in this building and fight back, and fight for their second yellow building back. So I wanted to make sure every force here had at least, you know,
I put some torches on
two
top.
strongholds that they could try to hold on to in order to fight the other color team. And I made sure the yellow bumblebees had like a big what is like a dirt berm or something, but it's actually made, you know, it's manufactured. It's not just dirt. But I made sure that they have like a little cubby hole they can hide into where they have a vantage point over the entire bridge. And they have one on the lower level too. So it's really hard for green goblins to come across this bridge and attack them, and it's really hard for them to come across the top bridge. But I want it to be really cool to have two different levels of bridges, just so that, you know, the enemy could be attacking from two sides. I left this point neutral because I couldn't decide if it was closer to the yellow bumblebees or if it was closer to the green goblins. But definitely the green goblins have a little spot here where they can shoot, and this is the main one for like shooting at the bottom of the yellow bumblebee base. And I made sure to, I always try to make sure to build all of the blockades with like windows that would cover up your head for the most part, so you could duck down a little bit, especially if you know, click your stick, and then you could shoot. You can run up to the edge of the glass and shoot over it. So the back wall here has like a stair set, so you're able to utilize some of this hill space. There's even a door somewhere over here, I think. Where's that door? Oh, I may be thinking of a different green goblin base, but there's like a, yeah. So this is the part of the bridge building where I realized I wanted to have it 6 wide because
I'm just gonna stay in here. I'm gonna stay in here.
Alright. 6 wide, it seems to me the perfect way to build a bridge. And it just might be me, I don't know, but it's like you have a really solid middle and you have enough light to let sunlight through the bridge, and then you have a solid outside, and you have posts that you can light torches on.
Splash water bottle.
A splash water bottle, great. So yeah,
Definitely.
I like the 6 wide bridge.
Do you have one?
And I obviously like using
So I know
all the trees around.
I'm a very good scientist.
I never want to build a house in a way that will make trees die off around it. Sometimes I'll just pick certain trees to just kill immediately because I want to put a house there. But
And you know I'm a very good scientist, so I add that to my bedroom.
oh, okay.
You know I'm a very good scientist in this game.
Yeah.
So,
But I wanted to, with the green goblins, I wanted to give them a window above their beds or their doors, so that they have a window. Crap. Gonna have to replace that
whoa.
door there. What was that? A jungle door? I think it was a jungle door. Yeah. So, you know, I give the green goblins a lot of bases. Well, I guess I gave them 3 over here. honestly, I gave the red, actually, the firemen, I decided we have Paw Patrol, right? We like to watch Paw Patrol, so we could call them the Dalmatians or something like that. But, I gave the red a whole bunch of bases because, like, green has 2 bases over here, 1 big one, 1 small one. Yellow has 2 bases over here with some walls to hide behind, and they have like a small little walled off section here. Blue has a lot more bases. I figured this was like a middle ground because there's essentially 2 different spaces for a beacon here. I might actually put a beacon in the middle of all this for the yellow and the green and this half of the blue and that half of the red, you know, can fight over that, and then this half of the red over here could fight over this beacon, and this half of the blue could fight over that beacon. So it's sort of like the red team and the blue team are in the middle, and then you have green and yellow on each side. Of course, they're kitty corner from each other, which makes that an even bigger challenge. But yeah, so that's the whole thing that I've created on Creative Catherine mode. And I'm hoping to start off, you know, battles soon. I don't know if I can take this world and make it into a survival, you know, have a survival save with this world loaded. Even if, you know, you can't, you can still shoot crossbows at each other. Even if nobody dies, it's still fun to shoot at people.
I'm giving you a very lucky potion.
Come here, kid. Shoot you with this crossbow. Shoot you with this crossbow. I'm gonna shoot that chicken. Moved. Because I'm not good at aiming crossbows yet. So yeah, I mean, you could always shoot chickens. But it's funner. It's funner to shoot your kids. Ah, shooting your kids is the funnest thing. Yeah. That's the funnest thing. Ooh. Ah, I killed that drowned. Alright, well,
let's have a battle at the sea.
I think we've been recording for about an hour and 4 minutes now. Do you think it's time to wrap this up and say goodbye? And thank everyone for watching.
So guys, thanks so much for watching, and make sure you like this video. If you like it, please subscribe and you get arrow too. So guys, I hope you like this channel. Bye, and don't forget to question this. Have you ever gone to another? Make sure to hit that notification bell to be on number one thing. And hit that subscribe button, and you're gonna know it too. Wait.
Alright.
Wait.
What? What? I'm waving.
And you're gonna know it too. Bye.
Okay, bye. Cat and Fam Gamer TV signing off.